Okay, so boom. So as of today, Big T is going to be the first former U.S. president to be on criminal trial. Now, Nixon almost was the first, but he went ahead and swindled his way up out of that Watergate scandal. And then by the time President Ford came through, he was like, look, I'm not going to keep talking about this man and his issues during my presidency. And so on a sneak tip, on the low, he had his people look up some stuff. And anyways, Nixon ended up getting a full pardon. And that was the end of that for the most part. Now, Big T, he got 34 felony charges for falsifying business records. So this will happen. First of all, why do we even care about this case? So on the one hand, the media is like, oh, it's Big T's hush money case because he made sure that Stormy Daniels got a little bad for they was cheating, basically. He didn't have no business messing with Stormy. He was married and the situation was out of pocket. Now, when you run for president, you pretty much got to be perfect. You feel me? And so not only was he messing around with Stormy when he was supposed to be married, which is not a good look for a future president, but he had that little tape that came out where he was like, oh, you could just got him by the punani. So basically they was trying to clean it up. And honestly, giving somebody some hush money is not really illegal. So that's on the one hand for the people who why y'all bothering Trump. But the New York DA's office is like, stop playing with us. This is not just no hush money case. This man tried to interfere with an election. And the only reason why he even gave Stormy that bag is because he wanted to be president. So boom, the issue, which is illegal, is when Big T and his peoples, they pay Stormy that money, they labeled it as legal fees in the documents, right? So Big T and them is like, well, that is what we did. It was legal fees because we gave that money to Michael Cohen, who at the time, Michael Cohen was Big T lawyer, right? In a way, it was a little fixer lawyer or whatever. But Michael and them was like, well, no, player, yeah, you gave me the money, but it wasn't for my legal fees. I fronted the money to that girl and you pay me back that money. Nor doggone well we was paying her so she could be quiet or whatever. But you knew, Big T, you knew that we didn't label that payment properly. You knew it was a fraud. So don't sit here and try to play these people and act like you didn't know that that's the reason why we labeled it like that is because we didn't want to front you out to the American people that you was paying this woman so she could be quiet about what y'all had going on when y'all didn't have no business having that going on. So the New York DA office is like, you paid Stormy that money because you wanted her to be quiet about what y'all had going on so that you could be president. So that means that money wasn't legal fees. Those were campaign contributions, okay? Because you was trying to help your campaign. And you didn't report that money as campaign contributions. On top of you not reporting that money as campaign contributions, but because it was a campaign contribution, you over the amount of money you allowed to spend on your campaign. So you interfered with an election. So with that being said, no, you wrong for that. And we got a problem with that. That's illegal. Now let's keep it a buck. It's bad that a former president is in criminal trial right now in New York because we ain't never seen this before. But honestly, it's a baby felony. It's a baby felony. So at most, I think for this case, he facing 4 years in prison. But the reality is he a first-time offender, allegedly, in terms of being criminally indicted or whatever and found guilty. And so he could also, best case scenario, get probation. So honestly, what do y'all think about this? Because realistically, even if he is found guilty and he becomes a felon, he could still run for president. But it's a lot of people who are felons who can't even vote. How do they all deserve?